the river in a second. Out for a little walk on the riverbank, the icy, snowy riverbank of the River Tweed in South Scotland. So it's not been snowing heavily. There's been a bit of snow, but it's fairly cold. It's about -2, -3, so a bit chilly. The mud is mostly crunchy rather than squelchy. And yeah, it's a little bit cold, and it's going to be a little bit slidey here. So hands out my pockets, and be careful. Be careful, everyone. I'm going to walk on the leaves rather than on the tree roots. It's not too bad. So this is the Border Abbey's Way. You see the W there, showing you that we're on the Border Abbey's Way. That is a long distance path through the south of Scotland, between the 4 border abbeys. And it's, yeah, you can see why they put it here. It's a beautiful place. That cottage and the bridge out there, very nice. Oh. You might be able to hear some construction work going on up there. That's one of my favourite cottages. And that's the Bottle Bridge. You can see some of the slight mist on the water. That's the temperature. Oh, it's chilly. It's chilly. It's time for me to bring gloves with me on my walks now, I think. There's a heron over there. Let's zoom in. That's there. Grey heron. Always nice to see a heron around. You can see there's been plenty of people walking here already. Plenty of people walking in the snow. It's not quite frozen, that little bit of water coming off the hill. And none of the river is frozen. It's not been below 0 for long enough yet. It needs days of probably below -5 before the river freezes. But I noticed the little pond in Tweed Bank, that's frozen. So running water, no, but pond water, yes, frozen. Oh dear, my hands are cold. It's not just my hands are cold either. There's other bits of me that are cold. So later, don't forget, later today, you can join me on my Twitch, where I'll be in the cafe, warming myself up, having my lunch later today. I've just been out to the bookshop, the reading room in Melrose, picking up the book, Spy Among Friends. So that's me ready for the book club for December, but we'll review it in early January because of Christmas and New Year. So I ordered it Tuesday, and it arrived yesterday. Picked it up today, so ready to go. I've still got 2 more episodes of the television programme to watch. We can talk about that later. Let's flick around again, shall we? See a little bit more. How is the signal doing? How are we doing for signal? How's the picture quality? Should be okay. I don't think I've ever had too much trouble down here. We'll get close to the river farther upstream. I don't want to go down that snowy slope down there. Okay, right. Okay is good enough for me. when we're talking about signal strength. Oh. Yes, I will definitely have to remember to put my gloves in my pocket before I go out next time. If there's any other herons around. It's a shame there's no sheep or cows in the field. There often is. What's the background? So there's construction going on. There's going to be a new small housing estate built here at Lowood. So they're currently building a road and doing stuff. So there are a few houses to be built here. We'll get past that soon. We might hear, there's also the river itself, of course, and there is a road. You can't quite see the traffic going past, but there is a road on the top of the river bank on the other side. So that's what you might be hearing. And there's, the sound of the river as well, perhaps. But we'll get into the trees and we'll get away from that soon. Look at the little barbs on the fences right next in the snow. So we often get a little bit of snow in early December. I find that the snow comes for just a little bit. Usually first week of December, around the 5th. We get a little bit of snow and then it goes away again for the rest of December and comes back in January. So the snow has been about a week early this year and maybe a bit less than I normally expect for early December. I got skin tone, it might be a little bit cold to go around picking up stones. So a bit early and a bit light on the snow this year. I don't know if that has implications for what the snow will be like come January. There wasn't much last year. In fact, there was barely any snow last year, which was unusual. Probably climate change, I think. Normally we get decent amounts of snow, but last year, or I should say this year, January this year, we had almost none. And we can get snow right into March, even bits of snow into April and May. But as I say, not really anything serious this year, so I don't know, maybe the return to mean will mean lots of snow this year. I don't know. Just have to see what it's like. So we're away from the sound of the construction now. It's much quieter. I can hear the road on the other side of the river and the sounds of the river itself. Just looking to see if there's any wildlife around. Not at the moment. What creatures benefit from snow here? Benefit from snow? What creatures benefit from snow? Well, I suppose when you see stoats, their coat turns white so they can hide in the snow. So I suppose, any creature that becomes camouflaged in winter benefits from the snow. Stoats definitely. So you don't get mountain hares down here, but you do get ermine, white stoats in winter. So I suppose them. I guess any of the birds that migrate here, the geese, I don't know. I guess they come here for a reason. Yeah, good question. Good question. What actually benefits from snow? There's a little bit of mist over the river. I don't know if you can see that in the trees over there. A little bit of mist. It's a constant noise, either the road or a river, but it's probably the road, so you can just see the traffic over there, I reckon. I reckon that's what it is. Is it gone lessened now? I think there are no vehicles passing by just at the moment. If there's less noise, right, so here comes a vehicle. Or two. I think that's probably what it is. It just shows you how quiet it generally is. So who would suffer as less noise? Yeah, so like I say, probably the stoats, because they would be seen, and the predators would pick them up. Who would suffer? So I suppose you could turn the question around, and which creatures would benefit from less snow? There's a robin. See if we can get a bit closer. Where did it fly to? Good morning, Doe. So creatures that benefit from less snow, I suppose insects, all the insect population. I see a lot of gulls over there. Yeah. Zoom in on them when we get a bit closer. Yeah, I mean, all the animals that live here are adapted for the current conditions, of course. So, all of the badgers and the hares and the butterflies and everything that lives around here are well adapted to the conditions that we have. So I suppose they all benefit from the snow. I suppose. No birds. Don't know what made them fly off. Don't think it was me. Are they going to turn around and fly back? Coos. Well, maybe the farmers would benefit if there's less snow, because that would mean there'd be more food for their animals to eat. Could be. I wonder if these gulls, I see there's young ones there actually. I wonder if these gulls live on the big tip, which is just up the road. It's possible. Here for the water, I see some of them drinking. I like that Scots pine on the other side of the river. It's chilly. It is chilly here today. Remind me to pick up my gloves before I go out walking next time. There's a big holly bush there. A female one, of course. I hope I managed to get all of my exercise done this morning, because I don't want to have to go out walking again later, I suppose. see up there. I think we can get down closer to the river. There's a bit of shingle up there. The trees have all got bits of frost on them, making them look nice. Oh, it's cold though. It's really making my hands feel cold. Right, so let's scramble down the riverbank here. We'll interrupt this crow. Hopefully we're not going to slip a little bit. So are there any little patches of ice? One or two. Not go to the goose. No, just the wrong ones. That's foam rather than ice there. So yeah, not cold enough for the river to be freezing at all. It needs, as I say, it needs days of below -5. So all's officially fine. There's a duck. Lower left than expected. No, it's about right. It's about right. You do get the level right up there. The ASMR. What, me cracking the ice? Yeah, you do get the river coming up here fairly often, but you also get it down there in the summer. So it'll rise when the snow melts. There hasn't been an awful lot of rain lately, so yeah, this is about right. That's an interesting looking bit of stone. So it is a little bit cold for skimming stones. It's also a little bit cold for building a cairn. I don't want to make my hands too cold. Maybe I'll just give one a go, shall we? Just one. Ready? I shall crouch down. Give it a go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Rubbish. Need to do better than that. That one, I was trying to pick up that stone there. That one, it's actually frozen, so I couldn't pick it up. This one, this is also frozen. There we go, frozen. Right, let's get on. Let's talk about this. So you can see the blobs of ice that are holding it down. So let's do it flat side down. 3, 2, 1. A little bit better. Yeah, yes, essentially the process. Yeah. There's a dog's old tennis ball. Let's see if there's anything else I can throw. Probably not. It's quite pretty here though, isn't it? It's quite pretty. It's not wonderful, but it's quite pretty. Out of practice, what, crouching down or at skimming? I think possibly my hands are a little bit too cold. I'm not getting the right spin with my fingers. It might be that. Just having a look to see if there's any more good stones. Not many. Is that a bit of tile? Birds. Right. Just checking the time. Okay, let's go a little bit further up. prettier than northwest London. Does not surprise me. Where in Scotland isn't? Possibly Govan. Chilly. Chilly. So have you got any snow down there? Probably not. Probably not. Doe, have you got any snow? I do like how the frost sticks to the branches of those trees. Makes them even prettier. Not seen another heron yet, just the one. Look at these gulls. Yeah, it's really pretty down there where you're getting the mist. Tried yesterday, haven't looked today. Okay. So any animal tracks? Dog prints. Saw people having walked their dogs here, so there's person tracks as well. I spotted anything else. There's a bird flying away. So there's plenty of footprints, but I don't see any actual footprints. Footprints rather than boot prints. Oh, I need to switch hands. There we go. Ooh, it's cold. It's very chilly. Did you come to drink? Yeah. Not often. Is that another heron? I think that's a heron. It's a bit difficult to see, but I think it is. They don't really often drink from the river. You'd get, because there's plenty of water sources up in the hills. You get the tiny little barns up in the hills, so there's no need for them to come to the big river to drink. Yeah, it is a heron. There's a duck hiding there, and it's on its own. There's only one male there, it looks like.
It's real.
Yeah. One duck, and I think that's a heron, I'm fairly sure, rather than just a bit of detritus on the riverbank. Unusual to see one duck on its own. Oh, there's another one, another male. Just there. There's the two of them. Oh, there goes now what's that? Is that a cormorant? We have seen swans. There's plenty of swans swim on this river, and if we go up to the little pond in Tweed Bank, there's usually about a dozen swans on the pond up there. Swans and geese and other fowl. Oh, it's chilly. There we are. Two males. Tell from the colours. All of these wooden posts are here to keep the riverbank in place. You can get a better view of these houses at the moment when there's no leaves on the trees. So the road goes behind these houses. Oh, careful, don't slip. things I do. Oh, look, there's a dog print. I think that's a dog rather than a fox. Someone's been digging there. It's frost on my beard. Yeah, that's permanent. I do sometimes get frost on my beard actually, but it needs to be a little bit colder than this. But yeah, it does genuinely happen. There's a train heading to the station. White patches, yes. That's my winter foliage. There's a little bit of a waterfall over there. Man-made waterfall. Zoom in. That one. Definitely getting cold. Train's out tomorrow, isn't there? Don't know if there's one here. Maybe it's just in England, I'm not sure. Wasn't intending on using the train anyway, so that's alright. Right, it's getting to the point where I definitely want to be putting both hands in my pockets. Because my hands are starting to get sore from being so cold. So I'm going to stop up here at the bridge and then I'll put my hands in my pockets. And then I will go home and warm myself up, ready to go out again to the cloud house for about 1:30. Yeah, cheery bye indeed. So don't forget, join me later on. I'll be having lunch in a nice warm cafe. Hopefully. So have a nice morning, or whatever time it is when you're watching on replay. And I will see you later. Shall I get, not like that, a little bridge in the background. I can find the stop button. There. That's nice, isn't it? Alright, is it just starting to snow? Possibly. Anyway, I'll see you later. Cheery bye.